Hey y'all, and we are back, okay? Y'all like my fan? It gets hot in here, so I need something to cool me off, okay? I missed y'all this week. Felt like a long week without y'all. How y'all doing? Like, it's been a while, okay? I'm gonna have to review some other shows during the week besides 90 Day Fiance because I like coming to y'all and talking to y'all and reading the comments below because y'all are crazy and y'all are hilarious, okay? So, if y'all have any shows that y'all want me to do, put them down below. I think I'll make a poll too, just so if there's anything like other videos that y'all want me to do during the week, so we can do that, okay? I just want to give y'all stuff that y'all would want to see, just to be clear, So, yeah, if y'all want me to review something, put it down below. I would be happy to review it, okay? So that we can kiki during the week, all right? But this is 90 Day Fiance, back again, season 7, episode 6. It is called Premature Departure, okay? So, first we got Marcel and Anna, okay? So, we get more of the boys this episode, okay? Joey and Gino, we already know they're not here for Marcel. It's just what it is, okay? They're in the living room. They're playing on the little PlayStation or the Xbox, and they're having a good time. They tell us that they don't really mess with Marcel like that, and that's just what it is, okay? The household is very much on edge for Marcel, but the boys is like, look, this is our house, okay? And we don't like him, so he can go back to where he came from, okay? And Anna is just nervous because she's like, look, please like Marcel, please, okay? So, Joey is still stuck on the fact that Marcel is keeping them a secret, and he don't like that. And I'm like, Joey, I get it. Joey, I'm with you, okay? Anna wants the boys and Marcel to go to the tuxedo shop to get out the house so they can try to bond, I guess. So they go over there. They already clowning him in the car. Okay, they say Marcel is gonna wear a headdress. I say, you know what? These boys here. Okay, so they get in the back and they're trying on the tuxedos. First is Joey. Okay, Joey and Marcel. They try on their tuxedos. Joey puts his on. He comes out the dressing room like a robot. Like, I can't even move with these tight pants. Okay, I said, yes, they were tight. Can y'all get him a bigger size or something? And so then he sees Marcel and he's like, "Oh, we dressing the same? Let me go ahead and take this off." Like, he like, "Look, I ain't trying to dress like Marcel. I told you I didn't like him, mama. Stop playing with me. Stop, okay?" And Marcel, like, he's saying all this in front of Marcel, and Marcel don't know that much English, but he know. I mean, you could tell when somebody don't like you, okay? He know like a couple of words, okay? So Marcel is feeling the heat, okay? So the Gino tries on the tuxedo, and then Anna goes into the dressing room with him because he acting up, okay? And so then it's just Joey and Marcel outside the dressing rooms, and they looking at each other like, I don't like you, okay? And I'm like, wow, Joey's not playing with him, okay? Marcella's like, let me try to talk to this little boy, okay? Let me try to see if we can come to some understanding. So he's like, Joey, Joey, you like me in the wedding? And Joey's like, look, I don't know. And Marcel's like, you don't know? And he's like, I don't know. Okay, that's what I said. I don't know, okay? So, then Joey asks, Joey is so petty, okay? Joey's like, so have you told your family about me, or like, what's up? And Marcel, Anna gets right there, and Anna's like, you want me to ask him? Okay. Joey asks if your family know about him. And Marcel is like, come on, stop playing with me. No, it's a problem. It's a problem, okay? Y'all know it's a problem. Stop asking, okay? And Joey's like, well, there's your answer. I don't like you because you hiding us, okay? And that's just what it is. It ain't never gonna be cool, okay? So, Marcel tells Joey that he always looks unhappy. He's giving him bad energy. He's not being nice to him. And he's like, do you want me? Do you want this wedding at all? Because, like, I mean, if you don't want it, like, I can go. Like, I can go back. Okay? And Joey's like, is that all it takes for you to leave? Girl, I would have been told you this. No, I don't like you. I don't like you. And you could go. Okay? that's, that's basically what Joey said. I was like, Joey, let me tell you something. Okay? I mean, Joey, I get it. Okay, I get it. So, Anna is looking like, she's like, look, I need to fix this, okay? And Marcella's like, look, I'm not gonna put up with these kids like this, okay? Like, you know, we already know Marcel thinks the kids are spoiled anyway. So I don't know how long he gonna put up with Joey, and I don't know how long Joey gonna put up with him. So Anna, girl, this a mess, okay? So the next scene we have, Anna takes just the boys to the park to like sit down and talk with them, okay? Because she was like, the tuxedo shop went left, it went crazy. So I need to talk to my children, okay? So Joey's already like, look, who goes to the park? Like, only losers have picnics in the park. And she's like, shut up, Joey. Joey, shut up, okay? So Joey already came with the disrespect, okay? She talks to we talk to Gino. Gino tells us he's like the middle child, Gino. He's like, look, Mama wants to like talk to us, but we already told her Marcel is annoying and all that. So like, that's just what it is, okay? So Anna asked the youngest how he feels, because we don't really hear from him, okay? He just has to go along with the flow, okay? So he says he feels sad because, you know, they're gonna break up. And so he's sad. And I was like, this is terrible. Okay, like, the boy just looked so sad. And Anna was sad. She was like, no, baby, you know, we're planning on getting married. We're not planning on breaking up. The little boy is smart, okay? He knows this is a train wreck waiting to happen. He's like, look, I know y'all not gonna stay together long, mama, so stop playing with me, okay? And I'm like, yes, like, just be real with them kids, girl. Stop playing with them, okay? So she says, you know, she is upset that her boys are upset, you know, but she feels like they don't know how much that she has sacrificed for them. And she's like, she wants to be happy. Okay. And I was like, okay, Anna, but this is messy, girl. So Joey tells her, like, you know, my mom is always unhappy and I want her to be happy, but like, I don't like Marcel. So Joey tells her, like, you're gonna have to find somebody else besides Marcel, cause like, we never gonna like Marcel. And that's just what it is, okay? And she's, you know, she starts to crying in front of them, and Joey's like, okay. I said, Joey, let me tell you something. Joey is a true teenager, okay? He just like, girl, I don't care, girl. I don't care, okay? And Anna cries, you know, in her interview and stuff too. She says how it's so hard juggling and like struggling to try to find some happiness. And like, I empathize with Anna, but I'm like, girl, you knew this situation was a mess to begin with, and then you drug your kids into it like it wasn't a mess. So what did you expect? Okay, so that was Marcel and Anna. Okay, next we see Angela. This is the first time we see Angela this season. Okay, Angela needs no introduction. I'm not about to introduce Angela. We all know Angela and Michael. Okay, we see Angela. She is getting some Botox done. They are in there just poking her and pricking her, and she is just going. She's hollering in this chair. She's going crazy. Okay, I said, girl, what else? Girl, what else? I do like Angela, y'all. I do, okay? Michael FaceTimes, and he's like, hello, Angela. It's your sexy Nigerian. I miss you. I said, Lord, you can tell Michael is just so afraid of Angela. Every time he talks about Angela, he's like, I love Angela. She's the nicest woman ever. She's so beautiful. Help me, please. I love Angela. Did everybody hear that? I love Angela, and I'm not going to lie anymore. I said, girl, you know what? somebody go rescue Michael, okay? We know they've been together for 3 years. We get the flashbacks of their relationship thus far. We see the flashback to when he was wearing them Trump drawers. I said next. Then we get to the flashbacks of Angela telling Michael he always lied. Michael, you're lying. Michael, you're lying. You and your friends, you're lying. Michael, I can't. Michael, you're lying. Michael. Oh my God, Laura, why are you like this, Michael? Why are you such a liar? Huh? I know you got girls over there, Michael. I said, girl, you know what? I don't know if I'm ready for Angela and Michael this season. I don't know if I'm ready. Then we got another flashback of, some lady in the village had to braid Angela's hair into these little small braids. I said, girl, next, okay. Then we get the other flashback of her giving Michael the American flag like it was the Bachelor, and she was giving him the rose. Okay, I said, girl, he was so happy he was going to go meet Trump. Girl, okay. So she tells us that their K1 interview that his K1 interview is coming up. So, okay, so she goes to like some country store and she FaceTimes him in there, and she shows him some like Sugar Babies candy, and she's like, look, Michael, Sugar Babies, look, Michael. He's like, okay, baby, okay, baby, okay. So every Angela and Michael scene, she is fussing at this man for some reason. This is no different. She's fussing about him not putting on a show in his K1 visa interview. She's like, Michael, don't get smart. Don't put no show in front of these people, because I know you like to do that. Michael, you're putting on the show in front of me right now, Michael. You're lying right now, Michael. This is what I'm talking about. Michael, don't do this. I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. Michael, I'm too old for this, Michael. Michael, if you don't do well in this interview, Michael, this is it. I'm 53 years old, Michael. I can't do this no more, Michael. And he's like, well, baby, you could come over here with me, baby. It's just like, no, Michael, I'm about to hang up. Michael, I'm about to hang up because you're upsetting me. You're upsetting me, Michael. I'm about to hang up. I can't leave my kids, Michael. I'm about to hang up, okay? And so, yes, that was the first scene. Okay, the next scene, we see Michael, or we meet Michael. Girl, we know who Michael is. He is forced again to say nice things about Angela. He's like, I love my baby Angela. I love Angela. Did everybody hear that? I love Angela. She is the best woman in the world for me. She will have my kids and carry on the family name. I am her sexy Nigerian butterscotch prince. I love Angela. Okay, I said, all right, girl, that's all you got to say. So we see him. He's visiting his uncle's house. He gets to see his nephews and his nieces, and they in there dancing and stuff. I said, this is cute. Okay, they love their uncle, Michael. And so we see the auntie. The auntie's like, Michael, you're about to leave. Are you bringing all your nephews and nieces with you? And they're like, yeah, okay. And so we get a one-on-one with Auntie, and Auntie was like, you know what? This is a mess. This is a mess. I think Michael is crazy. But you know what? Michael has to do him, okay? Michael has to live his life, and that's just what it is, okay? Peace and blessings be upon him in everything he does, okay? So that is Auntie, we feel the exact same, girl. So then we cut to another scene. He met a friend in Nigeria who was from America, and so he's gonna go see them, okay? So he gets there, and it's like a couple of different people who have lived in America or who are American. It was a couple of like black people and a couple of white people or whatever. And so they're trying to like ask Michael questions and whatnot, just so that he understands what he's getting into. And they ask like where Angela's from, and he's like, backwoods Georgia, okay, Hazelhurst, Georgia, 4 hours from Atlanta, okay, backwoods, all right. And so they're like, all the black girls are like, do you know anything about Georgia? And he's like, she says there's some black people, some white people, some Indian people, girls. It's diverse. And they was like, what is he talking about? They were like, he gonna have a rude awakening going to Hazelhurst, Georgia, okay? So they're like, so he's like, I'll just be to myself and I'll go, if Angela leave the house, I'll leave the house. But otherwise, I'm not playing with them people, okay? I said, girl, I guess. They ask how old Angela is, and Michael takes a little gulp beforehand. How old is she? You want to know how old she is? Angela is 53 years old. They're like, well, girl, what? 50 what? And they're like, how old are you? And they're like, he's like, I'm 31 years old. And they're like, what? Okay. All the black girls like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? Okay. I was like, girl, I don't know why he's doing this. They're like, do you want kids? Because she's 53 years old. And Michael is like, we will have a family. She has one egg. And they were like, but she has to carry that baby. Like, come on now. And so he's like, our love is enough. So, and they're like, girl, love isn't enough, okay? so that's pretty much it, okay? He says his love is enough. We get an interview with like one of the white girls and one black girl, and the black girl was like, she was looking at the interview like, y'all know this a mess. Why y'all trying to play with this boy? And I'm like, girl, we know it's a mess, okay? So that was it for Angela and Michael, okay? A mess, okay? Next we get to Tanya and Sinjin, okay? This gonna be quick, okay? Because they wanted to stretch out her leaving for like 3 scenes, and I was like, this is ridiculous, okay? So we gonna hurry this one up, okay? So the first scene, Sinjin has been here for a month, okay? We know that Tanya is going to Costa Rica. She's leaving for a month to go to Costa Rica, okay? So they're really gonna only have 60 days out of the 90 days to bond and connect with each other, okay? So Sinjin is worried. Tanya's in the kitchen. She made them some lunch, some fried rice, some little egg roll, some spring rolls, okay? It kind of look good, okay? So Mama gets in the kitchen and she has lunch with them, and she's like, how y'all liking the shed? It used to be my she shed. I had a nice little tanning salon, a tanning bed in there. But y'all done took that from me. So how y'all liking my she shed now? And Sinjin is like, it's small, and Tanya got her stuff everywhere. It's cluttered, but I guess it's something, okay? So she's like, okay. Then she says that, Sinjin, for the month, like, they can find some stuff for him to do because he needs to be helping out around the house. She says they got grass to mow. She has odds and ends for him to do around the house, like, she gonna be putting Sinjin to work, okay, during this month. And I'm like, girl, that's what he's supposed to be doing, okay? So he asked if he can use her car, and she's like, as long as you're gonna be doing what you're supposed to be doing and showing me you're responsible and everything, I don't mind you using my car, okay? So yeah, they're gonna be bonding for the month, and Sinjin is a little worried because he's like, I don't really know her like that, and like, it's weird because Sinjin don't know these people like that. They've only been together for like a month, and now he's forced to be alone with them for a month. Girl, anyway, next, okay, girl, next scene we have Sinjin. He's helping Tanya pack. She's still explaining to us why she's leaving. I'm like, girl, you leaving because you want to leave, okay, girl? She's saying this for their business. I'm like, girl, okay, all right, okay. They're saying they're going to miss each other. I said, girl, hurry this along. Y'all gonna miss each other? Cool, that's cute, okay. Sinjin is in there just making sad faces. That's a Sinjin. The next thing, they headed to the airport. They get to the airport. He gives her a little gift that says, I love you a lot, a lot. That's it, okay? Next, we get to Emily and Sasha, okay? Nothing really happened with them either, okay? They were packing this whole episode. They're packing to go to America. Emily's, she's worried because she just had the baby, which is reasonable, right? And she's about to be moving countries, okay? So your girl is stressed, okay? She was stressed this whole episode. She was like, she's worried about her post-baby body because she was really tiny beforehand, which is reasonable. I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't have any kids, but I'm pretty sure every, mother has experienced that, having to deal with your body after you have a baby. So reasonable, right? So she's fussing at him for not bringing enough clothes. She's fussing at him for not playing with the baby. She's just like, look, she acts like she is just tired of him, okay? So I was like, okay, I get it, okay? She also says that her mom does not know about Sasha's past. So that's worrying her too, okay? So the next scene, Sasha's mom and dad, they come over to help them pack and everything and to bring them to the airport. And so Sasha's parents, Emily was worried about them getting to the airport, and she is just stressed and worried pretty much about them making it to the airport and not getting there late and all that. And Sasha's mom and dad was like, hold up. We got to sit down on the bed and just wait. And I said, girl, what is going on? Okay. So apparently it was like a tradition for them to, like, before they are headed off, I guess somewhere far, to like sit down and let the evil spirits stay there, something like that. I'm not too sure. I'm not trying to be ignorant, but I was just trying to catch what they were saying, and I was like, what's going on? Okay. But it's like a Russian tradition, and Sasha and Emily was sitting there like, y'all done? Oh, they still sitting there. Are y'all done? Oh, girl. Emily was over it, okay? So they finally get up and they head to the airport. Sasha was really upset. He tells us that, he is excited to go to America because, he's going to be able to have a lot of opportunities and be able to swim in the Pacific Ocean. Okay? So Emily starts crying in the car. Emily looks so stressed and depressed, and I felt for her. I was like, ooh, girl, I know that's a lot, okay? It just all came out in the car, and I was like, ooh, Lord, okay? So, like I said, they get to the airport. Sasha starts crying. As soon as his mom and dad hug him, it hits him that he's leaving them for a month, and he's leaving his kids, okay? And, yeah, so they say goodbye, and they part ways, and headed to America, okay? So that was them. Then we get to Jasmine and Blake, okay? This was a mess, okay? So Jasmine and Blake go to meet his mom and his stepdad, okay? That is their apartment. The apartment that they have is the one that him and Jasmine were supposed to be moving into because his mom and his stepdad were going to be moving out of there in like 2 months. So it was going to be Jasmine and Blake's place, pretty much. They were going to stay with them until they moved out. So they thought, okay? Until Mama was like, look, we got to talk to them. Soon as his stepdad comes home, we got something important we need to discuss with them. And Blake already knows what it is, okay? I'm not playing with Blake, okay? I said, girl, don't play with him. So they get in there, and Jasmine meets his mama, and she's like, hey, how you doing, babe? You doing good, okay? And she's like, Jasmine doesn't really speak that much, but, like, I talk a lot, so she's going to have to get used to me talking a lot, and she's going to have to open up, okay? So the stepdaddy came home, like, during his lunch break, okay? It was important, okay? He was like, I don't want them there without them knowing what we got to discuss, okay? So he took time off his lunch break to come home to discuss what needed to be discussed, okay? And so, stepdaddy was like, look, all right, now, hold up now, okay? So basically, this is cute and everything. How you doing? You doing good? Okay, good. You want some water or something to drink? You good? Okay. So, y'all can't be staying up in here shacking up. That's just what it is. Like, Blake, you already knew what it was. You already knew. There must have been some confusion that you had in your head. You must have bumped your head or something. Because you forgot that we was religious and we don't like shacking up. You act like you just met us yesterday. But this not gonna happen. Y'all, she could stay here. Girl, this is your house, if you want to stay here. But Blake, you can't stay. You gotta go to your brother's house, okay? And I was like, okay. Blake already knew this. Blake already knew his parents were like this. So it was so silly of him to think that he can just live in the house with her. He really tried to pull a fast one over on his parents. And Mama was like, Blake, don't play with me. Okay, do not play with me, okay? And I was like, stop playing with your mama. You knew this, okay? And she was like, he was like, oh, this is not in the plan. And Mama was like, that was your plan, baby, but this is our plan. And you know what it was, and I don't care how you feel, okay? They was trying to be nice because the cameras was there, okay? But they really wanted to go off on Blake. And I was like, go off on him, girl, because he was trying to pull a fast one over on y'all, okay? In front of, and y'all really did that in front of his fiance, and I loved it. I loved it, okay? Jasmine was like, I wish Blake would have handled all this before I came. And I was like, girl, he really put you in a bad situation because you flew all the way over here just to just to be in a long distance relationship with him again, girl, because you're going to be staying at the parents' house with them. Blake. And then, during the confessionals, she's like, I wish Blake would have stood up for me more and like handled this situation better. And he was like, what do you want me to do? Like, you want me to go off of my mom and my dad? Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. And I'm like, Blake, Jasmine, don't, girl, leave. It's not even coming off. It's not even starting off right, girl. Just leave, girl. It's not worth it, okay? The next scene we got, Blake is still mad. He's pouting because his parents told him what he already knew, okay, that he wasn't gonna be able to stay at the house. He's packing to go to his brother's house. He hopes that this doesn't push Jasmine away, and Jasmine is like, this is definitely pushing me away, okay? So, he tells her this is what she gets for wanting to come to America early. He's trying to blame this girl for her having to stay at his parents' house by herself. What? Girl, I would have been like, excuse me, let me go ahead and leave this building in this conversation because I can't. I would have just left during the confessional. I would have just walked out, okay? But, so that was Jasmine and Blake, okay? Okay, so last we got Michael and Juliana, okay? So they are going to a wedding planner because it's a little while before they are getting married, and for some reason, Michael forgot that they were getting married. And he was like, oh my gosh, we're getting married. We need to plan it. Let's go plan it. Let's go see a wedding planner because we need to plan it, okay? So they go to a wedding planner, who is in the area, and the wedding planner tells us that, they specialize in second weddings in the area. She was trying to like pick her words carefully because, there's a lot of money in the area and a lot of older men with some younger women. Okay, so and her partner was like, yeah, there's a huge age gap in the weddings that we do. I was like, girl, okay, all right. So we already know what. So they used to seeing this, okay? They're not surprised, okay? So they sit down, they pour them a little Perrier, okay? And they're like, so this is your first wedding? And okay, we know that it's not Michael's first wedding, but Michael tells us this is not Juliana's first wedding too. And we're like, what? What do you mean? Okay. So Juliana tells us that she was forced to get married when she was 19, okay? From what it sounds like, it's basically was like she must have been messing with somebody, okay? Like messing with somebody, and her parents must have found out about it, and they must have been really religious. So they was like, look, you messing up in the eyes of God, go ahead and just marry that man, okay? And they basically, they basically was like, girl, if you don't marry him, you probably like, they probably just made her feel really bad about it, okay? And so they got married, and she was like, I didn't like him, and it was a really bad marriage. And so she got divorced. So, I mean, it sounds like I believe it, okay? Like, it makes sense. There's some really religious people out there, and if her parents found out about her messing around without being married, then it makes sense, okay? So I'm like, okay, girl. But if anything else comes out, then I'm gonna be like, okay, Juliana, this is enough, okay? This is a lot, okay? So, yeah. They asked her, like, how many people are going to be coming to the wedding from her side, and she says only 3 people from her side because from what I got, she was saying because her family, I guess, is a little, I guess jealous is a hard word, but it seems like her family was jealous of her making it out and having money. So they feel like she should be sending some money home or like taking care of them or whatever. And she's like, you know, and Mike was like, I ain't sending all that money over there, okay? So that's what it seems like. And so she doesn't want to invite them to the wedding and whatever. The wedding planner tells them, like, look, we can't find y'all a venue within a certain amount of days. Like, y'all are going to have to do it at your house, okay? So, yeah. So the next scene, they're back at their house. Michael's ex-wife visits, okay? And Juliana's like, is she always going to visit or like what? Okay, but she stays right down the road, girl, so... She gonna be in there a lot, okay? They tell the ex-wife that like they're looking for an officiant for the wedding, and she's like, you know what? I'm free. Like if y'all want me to like hurry up and get a license before the wedding, I can do that for y'all. I can get ordained, okay? And Juliana's like, girl, are you serious? And she's like, I'm that serious. Like, what you thought, okay? So Juliana's like, this is weird, like, no, okay? So then the ex-wife proceeds to ask them, like, I want to make sure our kids are taken care of financially, Michael. So, like, have y'all discussed making sure that our kids are still taken care of if things don't work out between y'all, okay? She was trying to be nice about it. And Michael was like, yeah, she's talking about a prenup, and like, Michael was trying to explain what a prenup is to Juliana because Juliana doesn't really understand English that well. So Michael was trying to make it seem like it was a really, really good thing. And Juliana wasn't like playing the fool. I was like, girl, you better go get you a lawyer and stop playing, okay? But Juliana was like, I don't understand what you're saying. So like, we're gonna talk about this later because I don't understand. I don't understand, so don't do this, okay? And I was like, I mean, and the ex-wife, she brought it up, and she was like, okay, I gotta go now, okay? Now that I've stirred the pot, I've made it hot in here. Okay, girl, I gotta go. I gotta go pick up the kids or whatever. So she gives Michael, bye, Michael, and she gives, bye. She's talking to the little dog. Bye. And Juliana's like looking at her like, you gonna come in here, stir the pot. Okay. So, Juliana seems like she don't like the ex-wife, okay? So, next episode, it's gonna be a little hot because it seems like Juliana's figuring out what a prenup is, and I don't think she's gonna like it, okay? So, that was pretty much it for this episode, you guys. We didn't get Robert and Eddie, okay? And we didn't get Mike and, I forgot her name. Ooh, Mike, and y'all know who I'm talking about. We didn't get them either, so... I missed them. This episode needed them. It wasn't that much that happened, but let me know if I missed anything, you guys. Yeah, I love you guys. I will see y'all in the next one. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I would like to say welcome to all the people that have been subscribing. I see y'all, and I really appreciate you coming to join the family and whatnot, okay? Like I said, if there's anything y'all recommend for me to do, review wise, or even like current events or whatever, like I don't mind speaking on that or whatever, okay? So like I said, thank you all for watching. I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.